Hey, it's stormy weather. I should be meditating right now. I'm like so tired. But today is just one of those days my energy is completely off. So I was tagged in a video that I actually posted in a group. And the video shows RBG march, and a white woman wanted to join. And the sister didn't want her there. It was just that simple. And when, pardon me, when when the reporters, I guess the BBC reporters were there, trying to talk to her, and she's like, I don't give a damn, cracker, whatever. She just went in, and so I get tagged back to this video that someone else reposted someplace else, and wanted to know my thoughts on it. And I read his comments, and we're on the same page, but I'm reading other comments, and she's loud, she's this, and like someone, basically, I think it might have been a woman. And it's like, kind of came off like we're supposed to be the better people. Well, here's the thing, folks. We have been the better people. I will look at civil rights pictures and it rips me apart. It kills something inside of me, especially when I see my people sitting in a counter. They just want to eat. They just want to be a part of something. And white people are throwing things at them, calling them names. We know what's happening. And now someone has a problem with this black woman saying, "We don't want you, cracker." That's an issue. How it's like this constant push, roll over, play dead, roll over, play dead. If we keep the peace, everything will be okay. No, it won't be. I mean, look at where we are. My grandmother, I've said this before, my grandmother loved that woman. There were two things I didn't know about her. She hated white people with a passion, and she hated homosexuals. My grandmother didn't teach me any of this. She didn't teach me. I was 30 years old when I found out about it, and it was on a fluke, a complete fluke that it came out. So she didn't teach me hate. What she did, though, was make sure that I paid attention to things going on around me and learned from myself what I'm seeing. Now, I don't hate anyone. And there's a reason I don't hate anyone. I will not give anybody my energy to that level. It takes a lot to hate. I used to work with this chick. We didn't get along. And anytime she walked past, I would tense up. And my desire to punch her was overwhelming. And I told my grandmother, and my grandmother told me, "Baby, when you go past her, say hello." And that's what I did. And I never felt that kind of anger. So I don't hate anybody, but I've said it before, I just don't give a fuck about certain people. And this whole, there are good white people. I never said there wasn't. There are good black cops. There are good cops. I never said there wasn't. But honestly, these are things I don't even focus on. I don't care. That's not relevant to me in this day and age. Something has to change. We are parents. Some of us are grandparents. These are black kids that we need to come up with something better than us. So I get angry when I see this bootlicking and this kumbaya. The kumbaya can come later, because last I checked, it wasn't us. And as much as people come, white people, black people, and tell us to stamp it down and be respectful and do all of this, no one is saying anything to the people oppressing us. No one has I don't see that same energy come out and tell white people, don't do this and don't do that. I know police officers. I'm related to a few. And I've said it. If you are in that system and you're seeing this shit and you're doing nothing about it, you are just as bad as them. So you want your brotherhood and it's an allegiance, fine. but I can't roll with you like that. So, sorry for rambling. I saw that video. I saw those comments. Then get into the group, another group, and see this picture. And I think it's, a troll that is infiltrated. And it just becomes so tiresome after a while. It just becomes so tiresome that we just can't seem to get it together and support each other. And it has to be this constant look out for them too. No, no. Until we learn how, we need to learn how to look out for each other first. And when we learn how to look out for each other first, we may get somewhere. And I'm getting to this point that I'm drawing a million lines in the sand. Now I have to, there are people I just flat out ignore. Just like I said about the post that I did about loving my blackness. And then suddenly someone who rarely is around and says anything on my post questions it. You're sleeping with a white woman. Why are you talking to me now? I know I've known him for years. You can talk to me about anything in the world, but this particular post is the one you decide to, pop up on. And I just ignored them because I know me. Certain things just wear me out and they drain my energy. So I get to the point that where you guys see, I don't argue with people online. I say what I have to say and I'm really kind of done with it. Just because once I see where you're going, I just put you in a box because you're not helping my cause. You're hurting my cause. So if I give you any more of my attention, I am losing focus on the things that I am trying to work on with my people and for my people. I joke about this, but it's very serious. In my house, my husband loves to watch TV with me and he hates it at the same time because I start nitpicking everything. This whole Lost experience has been quite fun. But I'll end this on a good note. I just wanted to record something. Brain is going crazy and I definitely need to go kind of chill out and meditate and relax. But, it gets exhausting. I don't need to be the nice person all the time. In fact, I am the nice person. Everybody know I am the nice one. But when I see someone stand their ground firmly, and I don't care if they start calling names and say cracker this and cracker that. I don't care because they've been saying nigga this and nigga that forever. I look at a video and, some white dude spits on a guy from Honduras and they're screaming, go back to Mexico. He was at the Trump rally. And I got upset by that. It's like, if somebody spits on me, I'm knocking the shit out of you. It's just, that's reflex. That is just not going to happen. And even his video ended, it would defeat the purpose if he attacked or whatever. And it's like, that's the fucking problem. I'm not promoting violence. I do promote retaliation though. If you come for me in a disrespectful manner, I really do have the right to come for you back. And that is what I see so many of my people lacking that. You have the right to come back. Why we say don't abuse children. You say don't beat up on a helpless woman. We have all these reasons to be black. Don't whoop your parents. Don't spank your children. Don't do this. Don't do that. But heaven forbid, when it comes time to retaliate against the enemy attacking you, now all of a sudden it's about being peaceful. Anyway, sorry for the rant. My brain is scattered. I am really freaking tired right now. Talk to you guys later. Peace.